Now, remember the last video that we posted about the female that decides to only take a bath once every 6 days? Oh, we got something better now. I want you to watch this clip. I mean, the internet just really be exposing folks. Let's go ahead and roll that.
What's the weird food that your family ate growing up that you didn't realize was really weird?
Okay, my family might take this one. Everybody in my family eats this, including my grandmother, my aunts, cousins, sisters, mom. A little salt. I'm using onion salt, but you can use whatever. And a little bit of ground beef. My husband has to hide the ground beef when he makes hamburgers because it grosses them out. It's disgusting, I know. But it tastes good and I probably have worms.
Now, that video just made my stomach hurt. I mean, this woman is sitting up here taking raw ground meat, raw, doing something like what the dogs would do, eating raw meat and dipping it in onion salt and eating it like it's a delicacy. I'm like, my God, like what? It's like this. Yeah, you got to say the statement. With some, you could take them out the environment of the cave. We can't get the cave out of them. That's something that was going on in the caves. Eating raw meat with the dog. We got to be real with that. You know history. You know what I'm talking about on that. But I remember when I worked at the Holiday Inn as a teenager, and I would help the cook sometime, and there would be people, like her would come in and want steaks. Now, the African Americans, they would come in, or the Hispanics, or, et cetera, would come in, they want their stuff cooked, right? I'm just telling you what I seen. But when it came to people like her, I remember this one guy came in there and he wanted a T-bone steak. And his instructions, how to cook the steak was this, ladies and gentlemen. He said, just season it on both sides. He said, put it on there for about just 5 minutes, turn it on the other side for about 5 minutes, and then, send it to him. 5 minutes is just enough to turn the outside maybe slightly a color. And the meat is raw. The meat is still bloody. And this dude wanted it basically raw meat. I'm like, I put my head down on this. I can't, like, you can literally die from eating raw meat. You're supposed to cook your meat if you're going to eat meat. You understand what I'm saying? And this woman sitting up here enjoying it like it's a delicacy. Even she said her husband is grossed out. I say I wouldn't want to marry no woman that would do something like that. I was seeing her do that. I said, oh no, you can't be doing that around me. I said, well, what's wrong with you? Why are you eating raw meat? If you're eating raw meat, you'll be a cannibal or something. That's not normal. But, y'all let me know what y'all think. Just like I said, the internet and things they posted on the internet themselves. It's not like nobody covertly spying on nobody. They just putting it out there. And this woman said her family loves that. So eating raw meat, man, I tell you. And you wonder how pandemics get started.
What's the weird food that your family ate growing up that you didn't realize was really weird?
Okay, my family might take this one. Everybody in my family eats this, including my grandmother, my aunts, cousins, sisters, mom. A little salt. I'm using onion salt, but you can use whatever. And a little bit of ground beef. My husband has to hide the ground beef when he makes hamburgers because it grosses them out. It's disgusting, I know. But it tastes good and I probably have worms.